Hi guys, Skinny Pigs 1 here. Today I have another video for you that's an informational one. This is good for anybody who hasn't got pigs yet, or just got them, or just anybody who wants to learn. These are all things that I think are very important for people to consider before they get guinea pigs or to learn right now. If you want to see any of my other informational videos, I'll put the links down in the description box. Okay, so number one that you need to know about guinea pigs is they do require hay at all times. This is to wear down their teeth, to keep happy tummies, and that is 80% of their diet. So if you are somebody who is allergic to hay, guinea pigs won't be the pet for you because there is no alternative. Number two, they require large cages. We're not talking the largest pet store cage you found. We're talking larger than that. I have yet to see a pet store cage that meets the minimum requirements. For a CNC cage, if you're getting it for, say, 2 piggies, you would need a 2x4 cage. So roughly, what is that, like 28 by 56 or something? I'm not that great at math. But we're talking, let's say that's what it is, 28 inches by 56 inches. That is pretty darn big compared to pet store cages. Most pet store cages only make good cages for traveling, I said that weird. Okay, number three, you need to know that guinea pigs require vitamin C. This isn't like some other creatures. This is for guinea pigs. They need vitamin C. They can't manufacture their own. And it's something you're going to find in high quality pellets. They'll have stabilized vitamin C, or you need to give it to them through vegetables, or you can always give them like a little piece of a chewable vitamin C tablet. But if you're feeding healthy vegetables and high quality branded pellets, they should be just fine. Number four, you need to know that guinea pigs have poor eyesight. They do have very good eyesight to see almost 360 degrees around them. That's because they're prey animals, so they need to detect motion from all around. But what happens is they don't have good depth perception because of this. Depth perception is you can tell how far away something is from you or how far down a drop is. So guinea pigs could be up on a table, they look down, they can't tell that they're way too high up to jump. So your guinea pig could jump down off the table, kill or injure themselves, same with up on your bed. This is another reason why platforms with no railings are a terrible idea for pigs, because they're going to slip down or they're going to jump down and hurt themselves, and it was all because they can't help it, they just can't tell how high up they are. The next is a guinea pig's lifespan. I hear a lot of people be like, oh, I thought they only lived for 2 or 3 years. No, their lifespan is 5 to 7 years, average. There are plenty of people, lucky people, who get them for 8, 9, and I've even heard of 10 years plus. So that is a large commitment. Where are you going to be in possibly 7 or 8 years from now? Can that include your guinea pig? So say if in a couple years from now you're going to be moving somewhere where you can't take your guinea pigs, that's really not fair to get them. So that's something you should really think about. Do you have 8, 9, 10 years that you could possibly dedicate to your pigs? Number 6 is guinea pigs are messy. If you have fleece cage liners, we all know it is a lot of work. Bedding, like disposable bedding, isn't as bad because you don't need to change it as often, but fleece bedding is really messy. Guinea pigs, like some people have been able to litter train them apparently, but I personally think that's going to be near impossible. They always like to poop and pee where they eat and where they sleep. They are not like a rabbit that you can train to use a litter box, but some people say they can. But anyway, generally speaking, for 99% of the guinea pigs, you're never going to have them fully litter trained, and it's messy. So they may not be for everyone if you're not into spot cleaning and changing the cage often. Number 7 is they are expensive. I think a lot of people don't realize this when they're first looking into guinea pigs. First thing, building a big cage, if you're building a custom one or a CNC one, that's not too bad. But once you get into bedding, that gets a little pricey. Their food, if you're getting pellets, you got to get veggies every week, you got to get large amounts of hay. But the real killer is the vet care. That can get extremely expensive. And that leads me into my next point, that vet care, which is my number 8, is required for guinea pigs. If you are not into taking your small pet to the vet, do not get a guinea pig. They require vet care and they are so illness prone, which means even the best caretakers, they are still gonna have to deal with guinea pigs getting sick, getting illnesses, and needing to be treated. Now for vets, we need to go to exotic vets that deal with guinea pigs. Not just any vet will look at guinea pigs or know what they're talking about. It has to be a specialized vet, which makes it a little bit more pricey. Just a vet visit here is around $65 plus tax. So that's pretty expensive, and that's not including what other exams they need to get done, whether it's like an x-ray or something like that. And that's not including medications you might go home with. So you really need to think about, if you're going to get a guinea pig, can you set money aside every month or every week for their vet care, because it's going to happen. And it's really not fair. Well, it's totally not fair if you get a guinea pig and then just refuse treatment. The next, number 9, is you need to know that guinea pigs are extremely fragile. They are not pets that are for small kids. They need to be an adult's responsibility. They need to be handled very carefully, and they have a fairly specific diet and needs, so you can't just give them to a small child who might mishandle them, drop them, and so on. They're very fragile. And number 10 is like one of the biggest things that people need to be aware of. Guinea pigs are prey animals. This means it's their natural instincts to be skittish, shy, scared, to run and hide. A lot of people say to me, my guinea pigs hate me. And it's not that they hate you. This is just their natural way. They're scared, and they take a lot of time, a lot of patience, and they really benefit from routine. If you're doing the same thing at the same time every day, it's really beneficial for them to learn to trust and get used to things. It's not that they hate you. They take a certain type of person to look after them. They're not going to be like a cat or a dog that essentially has no fears, really snuggly, cuddly, comes up to you. Guinea pigs take time to get to that stage, and some pigs, no matter how hard you work with them, are still not going to be able to suppress their natural instinct to get, and run and hide. So I think that is the end of my list. If you have any more questions or want a more in-depth answer for some of these, just leave a comment below. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye!